Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode. Now, in the last part, we spent a little bit of time looking for a new base planet, and I think I've found one tucked away. And now it's time to move bases. And what I want to do is try and preserve as many resources as possible. So, to that end, I've been having a massive tidy up. I've been storing stuff in my exocraft. This is surplus overflow, which I might not need immediately. So in my Nomad, and what I want to do now is switch to my Colossus, because there's a bit more storage space in here. Because what I actually want to do is dismantle some elements of the base, just to preserve resources, guys. And I've also been sorting out my storage vaults. I think one of the first things we can do is take down my. Yeah, it looks like this lot's actually harvested. Good time to take it. Delete it actually, because I don't want to waste any of these resources. It took a long time to accumulate them, and I think we can now just delete these out. That should be all of them. Yep. And that should give me a whole load there, which I can now send to the Colossus. Of course, it's also given me back loads of Famium. Well, I'm just going to build up. Quick look at the Colossus. Yep, and cactus in here as well. I think what I probably could do is store some of the Famium in there as well. Yep, thank you. So that's that, and of course what I want to do now is dismantle some of the plants that are in here as well. So we've got 280 Famium, so I do want to store the Famium. Ready, let's see what else we've got here. These aren't going to be ready, but the copyright will. So I think we'll pick up the copyright. So we're going to. Oops, we're going to be a bit careful here. Delete the copyright. And there's one there as well. That out, and loads of copyrights, and I think I'm just going to let that cactus stuff grow. Let's go and see what I've got in the way of other plants up here that could be harvested. Yeah, we've got some condensium can be picked up as well. Get the crops to go with it. Some of you guys will probably say, well, just move bases and it will all turn up, but there are some losses involved when you move bases. Some people say it's half, some people say it's third, and I'm not going to dismantle the whole base because I haven't got enough space for that. I mean, if I had a freighter I might consider doing it, but what I want to do is just make sure the key resources here, right, we've got loads of gamma weed. Star bulbs probably won't bother picking up the star bulbs, but I do really want to pick up the gamma weed so I can get the maximum number of plants set up, because of course I'm going to a radioactive planet. Inventory full. Okay. Interesting. So we better go and store this, get as much of this in our vaults as possible. Well, I think that's annoying me, so let's go back that way. that in there. So I don't know how much other space. So this. So that is nearly full. There's a little bit of space in there. Right, let's get this in here. And more space in here for gamma weed. That's full up. I think I've got space over here. Sure, I've got plutonium. Okay, let's put the thallium in here. Don't really want to lose the thallium. Maybe get a bit more surplus in. Maybe store the carbon in as well. Yeah, 100. That can come back for the moment. I mean, I'm quite happy to dump off any bits and pieces which are kind of need rounding off. We got the space for 100 star bulbs, so maybe we can harvest those star bulbs out. I probably will pick those frost stuff up. Harvest the star brambles, and then get rid of those. I mean, I would like to dismantle these domes as well. So they've got the living glass in it, which could be useful. Let's grab this phosphorus. This will probably fill my inventory up real big time. I've got plenty of space, so grab that. Grab that. Right, so we've now stripped out all of our plants. We need now to put them. What's the storage like? Right. Go to the Colossus. That can go to the Colossus. Right. Got a bit of space for thallium. And the other. That can go to the Colossus. Go to the Colossus. Any more space in there? Yeah. Enough more for more. I have 250 thallium. Colossus. And we can put that in. Cute. And you're completely full. And of course, the next thing we're going to do is dismantle the bolts, because one, that will tell me that they're full up and don't have any more space in. Okay, I think you can swords, frost crystals. I think come back, and I think they can, yeah, put extra carbon in there. Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on that one. It's full. So come down. Actually, let's dismantle all the ones that are full. You can see. Yeah, well, you're for intents and purposes full, because I won't get any more. Radiation protection is getting low. I'll stop annoying me. And while it's building back up, look, loads of voltaic cells. I can go to the ship because I can store them vertically. space have I got in the ship? You virtually fill up. Now everything. Maybe. Let's swap to the Roma. And of course I think we can dismantle the Roma Bay. Player inside object. Okay. Because that assumes that I'm stood on the base, so. Right, so we got rid of Roma Bay. Got a little bit of space. Got some space with that. Thamium and carbon, plutonium. Okay. Got plenty of space so we can dismantle some glass. We've got space. A view so we can pick out some more. Plutonium. Got a tiny amount of space. Right guys, I think I'm gonna dismantle the dome on the top. Get a couple of the domes out. Wow. I think I've got a little bit of quite a lot of glass. Okay. I think I've got one of these vaults that's got slack for glass. And this is living glass. This is the one I really want to store. And I think we're just put in. And pick in some of that. And what else can we pick up? That can go to the ship. Along with that. Let's go back to this one over here, see what's left. If there's anything worth picking up here. Okay. We will dismantle this. But I think we'll just dismantle the cactus flesh. If we can. I know I'm losing the and the Mordite. Oh, that means I'm going to have to go back to my Colossus. Okay. Right, we have to go back to the Colossus to get rid of this cactus flesh. Base is getting a little bit sparse here. Get back in the big boy. Yeah, you've got space for. That can go to the Colossus. Token that. That can go to the Colossus. And that basically fills the Colossus up completely now. Got enough cactus flesh, we've got Nipnic personal matrix. Okay. I think we can delete that one top. And yeah, we got the resources. I'm not worried about the carbon and the iron. Just interested in geodomes. Ow. Okay, inventory full. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, obviously I haven't got enough space to dismantle everything, so we're going to shove here, put the glass in. should be able to take that final dome down. I'd be sad to leave the planet actually, guys, but it's got to be done. Yes, I know. And just go in this entrance. Go in the tradesman's entrance. Stabilise. More living glass, more re-glass. I mean, I do need to make some space in my inventories. These bolts. Oops. In glass. And we got a little bit of space for ordinary glass, so what I can do is dismantle some of the glass panels from the walls here. Might as well take what we can. And I think I've got a couple more down here. In any surplus I can actually just get discard. Here now. Yeah, I think that should fill that bolt up. Okay. 2, 3. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. Okay. Voltaic cells, starship, Solarium, got loads of iron. We've got surplus iron, got loads of iron, so probably could do this. You're full up, so you can get dismantled. And you can get dismantled. That's gone. Down to the last 4. And I think what we can do here, being iron, and we've got more voltaic cells. Go to the ship. And just down to these final 4. I think I want to shove in there. Not really. Could probably put the cactus flesh in there because we don't need it straight away. One can go. Got some surplus thallium, so we can shove that in there as well. Actually, now let's keep some thallium just in case we actually need it. Maybe we'll shove that in there just to, and I do like to actually remove the bolts. Loads of space, and you've got loads of space with iron. That can probably get there as well because we don't really have a short. Maybe we can just shove some voltaic cells in there just in case, and I think we can just delete these last two. Yes, thank you. I think that's about it, guys. I don't think I've got anything else of any real value. Most of the rest of the base is just iron and carbon, various basic elements. So I don't think we actually need anything else here. Right, I think that is about it. Ships here. I could drop a save since I've invested so much time in this. And I've got plenty of space, which is good. So off we go, guys. Time to move base. And we're going to the Vonovka station. Tap to skip. Base anomaly signal detected. Wow. Okay, we got another little submission to do. Almost like Nada and Polo are following me. I'm sure they weren't in this system before. Okay. So we're dropping on Nada and Polo on the way through. Because in theory, that is my new home planet. And Nada and Polo are over there. Okay. Wow, that was a quick boost. And we'll just go in and see Nada and Polo. See what they've got to offer. Hello, Nada. Oh, why have you got that over your head? Okay. Physics simplistic, chemistry arbitrary, existence fragile. I am terrified traveller friend. Nada wants sun flares and dye on their panels, molecules sparking in and out of existence in matching pairs. There are repeated patterns all across the galaxy, identical elements where there should be endless divergence. It cannot be a coincidence. Did the Atlas do this across the room? Polo giggles. I think we got a path to Atlas. So let's request a resource to aid exploration. Nada gives me a gift to aid my travels, and I wish it was only for me to be happy. So we got an aeration membrane. Yeah, well. So, what are you going to give me, Polo? Those flying machines, those walking machines everywhere chase us, hurt us, stop our adventures, bad robots. So as we talk about the Sentinels, worry passes over Polo's face and they seem to visibly shrink. Seeing the records of the pirate ships I have destroyed seems to deeply upset the Gek. An awkward moment passes, then Polo makes a suggestion. Polo feels that civilization should come back, then the pirates would not need to steal, surely. There would be no need for any more killing or bad behaviour. Sentinels are a problem. Polo suggests to make point of destroying any that I encounter. We might then have a better understanding of the machine's weaknesses and could be friends again. Okay. I've destroyed loads of Sentinels. Though Polo tries to be aloof, their eyes blaze with relief at the sight of me. They still care then. A small smile accompanies my compensation for the Sentinel data. And I've got a pulse splitter. Yeah, well, I was hoping for a warp drive upgrade. Let's have a quick look here. Vibrant loop, that looks quite cool. 18 slots. Yeah, but I've got 19 slots, and that's still only a C class. Yeah, and it's actually worse than me. Okay, never mind. I will get a decent multi-tool. Actually, I live in eternal optimism. Not that useful coming here. Maybe I should have taken the Atlas path, but we'll get back to that once I've got my new base set up. indeed. You're there, so that's got to be my new base. Just make sure. I think we'll hang around here just to see who that is. If it's loads of pirates, well. Okay, we're just going to ignore that. Now we should be able to find the new base by landing on the geodome. There it is. Because I use that to mark the location. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Don't want to land too close to the base. And let's, of course, my roamer's already arrived, which is useful. There's a knowledge stone up over there. Might as well go and grab that while I'm looking at it. Kind of mark the boundaries of the system. Keyword for electrical. And here we go, guys. And in we go. Hello. Warnings detected. Base procurement mainframe. Claim home planet. Quick. Didn't even art properly. Was that all I got? 1,160 iron, 25 platinum, 20 iridium. That's all my base was worth, was it? Okay, guys. So, and just to kind of go out, what I'm thinking is to the right, some form of cuboid room, and to the left, a series of circular rooms to form a bit of a grid so I can put the geodomes on the roof. So, what I'm going to do is, probably won't be able to build anything yet. Don't have any glass. Okay. I think what we're going to do is pull in the iron to start with. And can I actually, where's bolt? I don't know which one's which. A bit of a fail there, guys. Okay, we're just gonna have to build with the basics to start with, just to get going. I was hoping to build straight away with this, with the glass, but I got a bit too enthusiastic in my packing. Okay, so we're just gonna put a, of course, yeah, straight corridors are only 20, I think. And we're going to put in that, and I think we're going to put a dome there, and a dome there, and back to put another one there, another one there, back, and we're going to put a dome there. And another dome there. In theory, I come back to here. I should be able to get back to here like that. It's telling me I'm out. If I used up all my iron already, last long. Nope, I've got iron. I've now got a kind of square of circular bases, and I think hopefully I will have the iron for some cuboid rooms now. can start putting these together. Okay, it's 100 and is go that way. I think to do it come this way. Let's put this in. Last. Room. I've now got a extended cuboid room like this. Just have a quick count. I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think maybe I need to push this back. It's a bit claustrophobic. So how am I doing for iron? No. No, I've actually used up all the iron. I've got 400 iron left, but I think we could enough to start kind of filling out my bolts. If I go there, so that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll leave that wall blank, okay. So that there. And it's going to be a little bit risky. I want to do is actually put these in order. So 8 there and 7. 6. And we should be able to get 1 over here. Or 0, as it's actually listed as. That should work out. Oh, this one's the wrong way around, okay. So, eat that and put 8 the right way round. Bit of a fail there, guys. Do I have any more surplus iron? Probably not, so we might have to go and mine some iron. Loads of glass now, I need it. And of course we got no iron. Okay. So, actually, I think what I could do. So we've got the base all lined up here, like that. And I think what I'm going to do is, then if I can get my Colossus base in. Yep. Okay, I don't want the Nomad, I want my Colossus Bay. We can just put that out there for the moment. See what I've got in the Colossus. Oh, big boy. Got iron. Nope, we've got zinc, thallium. Okay. You get a nice view of the way the base looks. Some iron actually. Got some, yeah, got some iron in the ship, so let's send that to the exosuit, and that should give me enough to finish off the cuboid room. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Hopefully, this will now let me finish off bolts, so they're all inside, looking nice and neat. 3. Ha! Miscalculated there, haven't I? What happened there? Well, we can put a couple that way. Okay. Okay, let's readjust. Bit of a fail here. Oh, these are back to front. Get them the right way round. A bit of a fail. That's 5. And so we're going to have to put 0 on this wall. Yeah, I can put it in the center there. That'd be okay. So let's 0 will be a position for it. I can go there. One can go there. So it'd be 0 in the center there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need some iron, I suppose. I've got them. Right, I've got that's 1, that's 2, and we need to rotate that round. I need 2 voltaic cells and 48 iron. Okay. Go out and do a bit of mining. I could get lost in my own base now. Yeah, I've used up virtually all my iron putting out bases, but that's okay. Grab some stuff here. Get into the cave here. Can we use the... Oh! Oh, that's not fair. I thought you could still mine with the plasma thrower. Ah, that's a bit of a downer. I mean, I've got to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, just grab a bit of this. So we're just going to have to keep mining the iron there. I think I can see me doing some mining out in space now, guys. If any of you know the reason for that, has there been a change? I mean, it's such a long time since I've used a plasma thrower. Yeah. I mean... Go away. Where's it, buddy? Oh, where are you? Okay, you don't like me, but... Grab a little bit more iron. Like that. And get back to the base. Ooh. Actually, can I... got the radiation protection. Let's just test something while I'm looking at it. Here. The glass and the living glass and titanium. Okay. We can get that from the vaults. Into my vault room. And all you need is vault number 3. Okay, and what we need now is glass. I can't remember the order that these were actually installed in. I think 4 and 5. I'm going to have to sort these out. So there's an order in them. I think so. I'm looking for are up here. Actually, let's go from 9. Okay. Living glass 8. Glass 10. And guess get out and put the domes on. I think we can start by putting them out here. Wow, I've already glass up already. Wow, that didn't last long. Right, grab a whole new bunch of glass. What I'm thinking, guys, is probably not having connected like that, is just having vertical shafts up into these turrets or growing areas so that I can get the max out of them. Out of glass again, that's okay. So let's go into here. Say what I'm thinking. Got any iron still? I may not have enough iron. Trying to think where my iron is. I'm sure I collected loads of the stuff. Okay, let's just have a quick look. So, I think we can get another one in here, and that will. So the idea is that I can come up into these domes like that and have the maximum growing capacity. Although what I might do is I suppose I could put a central one in here as well, and so we can actually compare. And then eventually I'll have another 2 more domes on here. So we'll effectively have a multi-tier base with it all laid out. I mean, I need to work out what plants I've got. I'm also aware of the time, and I don't want to get too wrapped up in the building so that you guys just have to kind of watch me doing this. I quite like this actually. As I say, the single tier was a bit claustrophobic, that in the centre there. As I say, I do need to sort these bases out, and I suppose I can't put out my I want to put my text back out again so the base doesn't look empty. Specialist terminals. Yeah, we need more iron for that. But I think I'm going to do that off camera, guys. I think I've probably done enough. Yeah, oh, it's the Viking guy here. Okay, that's different from a Corvax. Actually, just Crafter am I actually on at the moment? Am I on the Colossus? You've got zinc and lots and lots of fungal mold. And I suppose what I could do, start putting out, see if I've got enough resources for it. See if I can find it. Okay, get some gamma roots. Some glass and 1,000 gamma root. Let's see, I think I'm probably going to need carbon like that as well. Have a quick check, but might as well get the beginnings of our plant our system out, and we're going to start putting out a row of gamma root here. Probably going to go through quite a lot of carbon. I mean, we're going to need lots of gamma root if we're going to make lots of cash, so start getting this out here. What I will probably do is put out all the gamma root that I've got in stock. I will probably put out as plants. Could put a few behind as well. Get a few behind. So that I've got a maximum amount. That's it, amount of carbon. So we're going to have a nice big crop of gamma root along here. Saves me having to look for those tiny little plants as well. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. I think I've done more than enough for this part. We've now got our new base set up. Things are a little bit more tidier. We've got our vault room, and as I say, I will mine some iron off camera, and we're starting to get our farms up and running, get our specialists back in position so that the base doesn't look completely empty. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.